Okay, so the inside, there's a patch that goes to about here. This is the outside patch that goes to here. There's an inside lower brace, comes up about here, or patch, whatever, and this outer one's going here. There's also a inner brace for this side, or a plate, sorry, and a plate on the back side. And then we have our new bottoms that go on. So these I had the steel bent up, and then I just welded them together. So once this plate's on, there's going to be a piece here to fix these weak areas. These holes all get covered up because they're not needed. You get the drain holes, that's what you need. This hole gets covered up. There's a couple holes on the other areas that just all they do is collect water and everything and mud, so those ones are all getting capped. With the front here, this is the patch for here, so that's going to be for that guy. It staggers half in and half out, so but everything's nice and reinforced, correct thickness of steel. You know, like I said, there's still some more pieces going to be put on here. I have I think 3 drain holes in the bottom, but I got rid of all the ones on the top that weren't needed because there was I think there's a hole here, a couple holes here, and it's like there was no drain. Very bad design, but anyway, that's what I got going on with that. And of course, motor's not a great paint job. It's just something to do quick, you know. But yeah, carburetor, I just got that on last night. But it's getting there. These bushings I replaced. It's been a couple years since I replaced them. I haven't really finished this build, so they do have a few cracks starting, but they're there. The other side, the bushings don't even exist because I haven't even gotten to that yet. I tell you, this freaking wasp. But yeah, that's where we are with this. I had temporary bracing here. I just got to grind that down. That one still needs a patch on the face of it. The back's still going to get plated, and the inside of this side behind the spring I'm going to actually put a plate here because this is fine, but this side actually kind of looks crappy. And this open design, which allows any mud and everything else to go in, but there's no drain holes on that cross member, which I don't know. I'm going to put drain holes because, you know, this vehicle is going to be driven year round. But it was a very hard time getting everything straight again because when I moved it from the vehicle, the frame literally snapped in half. So I managed to find a diagram of the frame specs and dimensions, and it was very time consuming, but I got it. So I really want to get this back on and get this vehicle out of my garage. Basically, other than the quarter panels, and a little bit on the arch, the rest is really fine on this vehicle. There are no real body issues that I need to deal with. Floor solid. No rust. Seat has one crack in it right here, and that's because I got in here in the winter time and I sat down to get something and the seat split. and just, so yeah, that actually kind of ticked me off. But you know, what are you gonna do? What's done is done. But yeah, like I said, I got some stuff to fix. Can I do the light? Oh yeah, I can. You know, these will get pieces welded over them. Reseal those. Keep the muck out. Ouch! Ow, that hurt. This opening here will get recovered, so cut this out, weld in. The new wheel arch for the inside, because this will get cut out and welded in. And like I said, the quarters, which the outer isn't as bad as the inside, but you gotta go past your rust. So, and then of course there's across there's a spot. And I still have no idea what the point of that access panel is. It goes to nothing. The panel, it makes no sense. I mean, it's not like there's much in there. You can see this area, we have a lot of mud wasp. So, yeah, I got to scrape the darn tar off. As for the rest of the stuff, really don't have many issues. It's got rust, but this rust actually isn't through. It's actually fairly light, so that'll just get sanded down and coated and stuff. But that tar, I mean, that's the only bad side of the rocker really is there. That'll get cut out and welded. When the guy put the engine in, he took a hammer and he beat the firewall in, and he put a floor shift, which I hate floor shifters, so he did this hole here. I bent some of the metal back down, but I need to actually weld a patch in. And I managed to, because he removed the shifter inside and just duct taped the collar so it wouldn't move. And it's like, wow, that just sucks. So I basically, I found one off a, I think it was a Thunderbird. And I have power brakes with a dual reservoir master cylinder for here to replace that. Basically all that. New body mount, suspension, distributor, all that crap. There's some parts here. That box with a bunch of parts. There's a bunch of parts inside the vehicle. I believe that box down there is full of parts. Sway bar, bushing, control arms, anything and everything the vehicle needs. All new brake parts. So like I said, that'll get cut out, plated, and overlapped, because you don't want straight lines, because it can form a crack. Everything's still got to be able to move, so you don't want to do too thick a steel, because then you're going to lead to other issues. So you want to basically keep it the same size. See that patch there? That one I got to put in. I thought I put it in, but I guess I didn't weld it in yet. Here's, it's not fully welded yet, but that's the new bottom. This side's all welded in. Other than that smash corner there, the front end doesn't need anything. It's got like, I think there's a little speck of rust on the bottom of the fender, but that's it. Really doesn't have any issues. I have brand new tires for the car. Most of the wire harness I have replacements for. So just gotta finish some things up, and I did paint the dipsticks different colors, because I absolutely hate when the dipsticks are the same color of the engine. I want to be able to find them quick and be done with it.